And we're
We're
live.
live.
Morning, y'all. Happy Saturday.
It's Saturday.
And happy almost Halloween.
Happy almost Halloween. Does everyone celebrate Halloween on here? Let's just say happy fall.
Happy fall.
Happy fall. So today, this week, Mike went to see the amazing Beetlejuice. So our topic today is going to be all things Beetlejuice. Any from the movie, from the Broadway. So that's going to be our word of the day. But before we start, we're going to do a little bit of this or that. So Mike will answer for me and I'll answer for Mike.
Oh,
wait, no. Sorry. Yeah, I'll answer for Mike and he'll answer for me.
Oh, this is a good one. Seriously, there's so many great things to actually do for this or that, especially because we're getting
Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice.
But
yeah, the curse is broken. I finally made it to Beetlejuice.
If you say his name 3 times.
Okay. And also to kind of get into the whole holiday Halloween mode, here's a couple of this or that questions. Let's see how well do you do this. What would you choose for me? Haunted house or haunted hayride?
You would choose a haunted hayride. You're too scared to do haunted house.
Oh, definitely a hayride.
Okay, haunted house or scary movies?
Scary movies.
Oh, scary movies. I do like haunted houses too, but I prefer to be, because the haunted house, it's all fake. Obviously, movies it's fake too. It is fake, but it looks more real in movies. They have more jump scares in movies than they do in a haunted house.
Yeah. Okay. Cute costume or scary costume?
You're more of a cute costume.
Cute.
You will not dress in scary.
Yep. I mean, I did do scary one time. I remember dressing up as Sweeney Todd in a high school, but that was kind of really it. And then everyone looked at me the next day. I was like, that was the most creepiest thing I've ever seen you do.
Yeah.
They're like, don't ever do scary again. But it was fun though. It was good to try something new.
Yeah.
Okay. Your turn.
Do I like candy or cake?
Time and place.
It's a time and place. I do like cake too, but I'm more of a candy. But I don't eat a lot of sweets, so I'm more of a fruits and vegetables kind of girl.
Yep. Okay. So, hand out candy or trick or treat?
Oh, hand out candy.
Oh, I'm definitely a handout. I used to like trick or treating when I was younger, but then it just, time went on and I went to hand out candy. And it's always really exciting.
Yeah.
Your turn.
Do I like chocolate or do I like Skittles?
Chocolate.
Oh no, I'm more of a Skittles.
Let's go.
Skittles all the way.
Okay. Original or sequel?
Original or sequel? Well, that doesn't really make any sense because sometimes sequels do start off as originals. So
I mean, to me, it's time and place.
No, I mean, is that doesn't make sense because a lot of sequels are originals too. So
yeah, I was just trying to figure out from like a good list of things to do, and I saw this interesting, like the original movie or the sequel. But it's vice versa.
You realize I don't think that's not the right one. You realize that sequels come from originals, So I would say sequels
let me do a new one.
I would definitely say sequels or sequels or series. That's different.
Okay. Here's a better one. Aliens or ghosts?
You're more of an alien. You're scared of ghosts.
Time and place. Okay, your turn.
Am I a haunted Chinese food or Indian food?
Time and place?
Time and place, yeah.
Okay. Witches or zombies?
Oh, witches.
Witches. Your turn.
Am I more of a okay, fairies or vampires?
Time and place.
Yeah.
Okay. Mask or face paint?
Probably mask. I do not like
Time and place.
I do not like getting my face painted. You'd have to pay me a lot of money to get my face painted.
Yeah, I always think about even like what about like with Wicked and stuff.
That's what I said. You have to pay me a lot of money. If it's for Wicked, yes, I will.
Oh, absolutely. Okay. Who's that? Wait, who's next? Oh yeah, your turn.
Are you a tap dancer or a jazz?
Jazz.
Jazz? Okay.
Oh, wait. Okay, let me find a good one. Okay. Oh my god. Oh yeah. Or scary movie or scary story?
Scary. You're probably more of a scary movie.
Definitely more scary movie, but scary stories every once in a while, depending on.
Yeah, it's pretty nice too.
Yep, it's always really cool, and you never know.
Yeah. I do like scary movies a lot.
Okay, your turn.
Do I like one more? We'll do one more. So do I like, am I more into Book of Mormon or Beetlejuice?
Beetlejuice.
Oh,
Word of the day.
Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. You say his name 3 times.
Oh, here's a good one. Mortal World or the Netherworld?
Oh, Netherworld.
Netherworld. But I love the Mortal World too. So without further ado, let's get into our reaction of Beetlejuice and actually have the playbill right here.
Yep.
Seriously, this was the best night of theater that I've ever witnessed.
It is. It's literally.
And it's actually interesting. So I was gonna see Beetlejuice even early on in the spring of 2020, but then of course the Coco hit.
Coco happened. Didn't work out.
But then luckily, it was a miracle that took place where I heard it was coming in and it was working out the timing and I vowed to Olivia that I was gonna go see it and I love it.
It is like the greatest, like kind of like somewhat jukebox musical.
Yep, it kind of does because they still keep Deo and Shake 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 Sonora.
And funny thing is that they're gonna do Beetlejuice 2, the movie's in development.
I heard. I'm really excited about that.
They're getting the originals back.
Yeah, they're working out the schedules.
But they don't know if they're gonna get Winona back though. She hasn't confirmed.
Yeah, I did hear something that I know Michael Keaton is down to doing it.
Michael Keaton's coming back.
And Gina Davis.
Gina Davis is doing it.
Yeah, it's gonna be an amazing, amazing, amazing lineup. But the production, from the minute you step inside the theater, it was literally the coolest fun house that I've ever been to. And it was just so neat when you went inside the lobby and then you see like that eerie music and then they have like
the eerie music from the background and that's really cool.
It's so cool to kind of get you into the spirit. And then there was the moment where, first of all, I like the whole light, the thing where on the curtain it says Beetlejuice and it has like the arrow and everything to where he is to kind of go like with the spirit of the movie. So that was incredible. But yeah, the whole cast was amazing. And I actually had several understudies go on. I actually had Nevada Riley, who is actually going on the tour, went on for Lydia. She did such an amazing, amazing, amazing job in the role. Let's wait for Olivia to get back. But from the minute the show started, once that thunderbolt hits, which we'll get to when Olivia comes back, oh my God, it was just really the most fun 2.5 hours. Just all the jokes. I couldn't stop laughing and just the energy of the cast, but everyone just.
I'll tell you one fun thing about Shake Sonora. After I finish getting my laundry out.
Oh, yeah. Let's just check something in the program. But from the minute that opening thunderbolt went out, like really the energy, it was like a rock concert. People got really excited.
Yeah.
And just
with Shake Sonora, if you notice very briefly that Adam goes behind the little behind Lydia during the number, during the number, he slides a little booth, a bucket under her, and she's not standing when she's doing Shake Sonora. She's actually sitting.
That was one of the coolest things. And you know what's funny, even from watching it, because I was like in the center, so apparently you didn't see much, but it was the moment you see them all dancing. And then when Lydia like took off and she flew, that was such a really cool moment. It had like that wicked element of like the defying gravity, which was really neat.
And she's not standing. And she said she's not standing. I saw the behind the scenes. She's actually sitting.
Yeah, that was actually a really cool effect. And yeah, there were so many great standouts.
Were people really clapping like during that moment? Because when I went, people were clapping along.
Yeah, everyone did clap during that.
But
everyone, when I went, everybody also got entrance applause.
When I went too.
Yeah, so that was really cool. And then just that moment when, first of all, the transition when you see Alex, running in, and then he has like the newspaper and then he says, "Holy smokes." Bam. And then when he gets revealed, the crowd went crazy. And
it was funny in the Tony's production, he goes from the audience, but people thought he was going to sit in the audience for the show if you see it the first time, but he actually doesn't. When you actually go see the show, he sits in the center stage.
Yep. Another one of my favorite things I actually saw is I remember during intermission, I actually went down to the orchestra just to kind of get a good sense of like where everything was coming from, which I thought was really cool. And then they had this whole little hole in the middle, which had like all the props, including the breakaway ukulele that Alex plays during the whole Being Dead thing. I was like, oh, so that's where the magic goes in.
Yep. Because he said Radio City didn't, when I worked with him, he told me Radio City did not have the trap that he goes in, so he had to sit in the audience.
Yeah, the only trapdoor that they had for Beetlejuice, well, they only had it at Radio City, was the one in the middle where the orchestra would be.
Yeah,
yeah, that was really cool. Carrie Butler, oh my God, to see her live, she is just.
And then during intermission,
I just admire her personality.
And then during intermission, I got to do an Instagram live with Leslie Kritzer.
Yep. So when I was at the show, she got to go live with Leslie Kritzer during intermission, and it was really cool. So she got to like talk to her for, how long did you speak for? About like 10 minutes?
Yeah, a little bit like that. Because I was the last, she had to go like 5-10 minutes because she had to go on to, it was during intermission. So when I heard we heard the thunderbolt go off. Go off. So when
everybody jumped during that. It's actually the second one everybody jumped during after intermission.
What about the first one?
Well, what's interesting was that, people did, but the way they did it now is that they did the announcement first. So
before they would do the thunderbolt first, and because
they had the announcement go over the eerie music, and just they still had like the whole thing about the mask, about covering your face with the mask and everything.
They had when I went to see it, they did it with they did it before, because it was before COVID. They did the Thunderbolt effect before the announcements came on.
Yeah, so that was really neat how they did that. So what happened was they did the announcement first, just to say the Beetlejuice orchestra will be played by so and so, and I thought it was going to start right away, but then what they would do is they would have like another 2-3 minutes. So what happened was there was more people going in, and then as soon as the thunder hit, like I saw like people were like stampeding into their seats. So that was really neat.
Were you startled the first time too? I was startled.
Oh yeah, because what happened was, because it was a 3-minute wait, I was like, oh, I was like, start the show already. But then you hear boom, and I'm like, whoa. And then everyone got really excited.
That's what they always do. Usually if they had did it the first time before announcement, would that have startled you more?
If they did, I mean, probably be a little nervous, but then it's kind of like the cue to know that the show's going to start, and then it would have happened again. And then that's how because also when you listen to the recording, it's like as soon as the Thunderbolt hits, that's when they start the overture.
And then Act 2, always when I was eating my Skittles and M&Ms.
Also, can I also give a shout out, speaking of like sweets and stuff, Dana Steingold. I love her. The Girl Scout song that opens the second act, she literally was just, you could not take her eyes off her. Because
Presley
she was
Ryan, was she back in the show?
No, it was Dana Steingold.
Oh, no, I know. No, Presley understudied her in Lydia too.
Yep. Yeah, apparently she's not in the cast anymore, Presley.
She probably
I told you I saw Nevada Riley go on for Lydia, she did such an amazing job.
I saw Sophie Ann Caruso. She was really sweet. She was amazing. When I went to see the show, I stage doored and I got to meet her afterwards.
That is so great.
Oh, you froze for a bit.
What was funny was that like the confetti streamer shower again to get some people.
You're frozen. You're frozen.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I see you.
Let's do it. Let's go on a live.
But in the meantime, we'll wrap this up and we'll go live.
We're gonna go on a live and we're gonna do it. So I will start it on the Ollie and Mike. I will start it.
All right.